Hello friends, this video is created by Siddharth Upadhyay, founder and creator of PrepWings. Log on to www.prepwings.com for complete free course videos. Okay, in this video we'll talk about functions. A function is actually a relation between input and outputs in such a way that each input is related to exactly one output. Okay. So function actually can be thought of as a machine that takes an input and produces an output. Okay. So for example, a double function is shown here. It takes an input of 5 and gives an output of 10. It also takes an input of -4 and gives an output of -8. Okay. So this box can be looked at as some function which is doubling the input. So it is a double function. So now the function is shown again over here, the double function. So now when we input 5, the output is 10, and when the input is -4, the output is -8. So the double function can be written as f of x is equal to 2x. So whenever x is inputted, I will get 2x as the output. Okay, so an input of x is doubled to get f of x, which is 2x. Now some other functions are shown over here as examples. It says f of x equal to 2x plus 5. Here, if x is equal to 3, then it will become f of 3. So f of 3 will be 2 into 3 plus 5, which is 6 plus 5 or 11. Now g of x is shown as x square minus 3. Here, if x equals 5, then g of 5 will be, instead of x, I will put 5 there. So it will be 5 square minus 3, which is equal to 22. Then h of x is shown as minus x plus 5 divided by 3. Now here if x equals -4, then h of -4. So again instead of x we will be putting -4 here. That will be minus of -4 plus 5 whole divided by 3, which will give the answer as 3. So h of -4 is equal to 3. Now we'll do a question here first. It says f of x equal to 2x minus 5. We have to find a if f of a is equal to 8. So if f of x equal to 2x minus 5, what this means is if I input x to this function, I will get 2x minus 5 as output. Now if I input a to this function, which means f of a, then the output will be 2a minus 5. Okay, and f of a is given as 8. So 2a minus 5 will be equal to 8. So a equal to 13 by 2. Okay, thus a equals 13 by 2. Now we will look at another question. It says there are two functions f of x equal to x square plus 4 and g of x is equal to 3x plus 1. We have to find f of g of x in terms of x, and we also have to find the value of f of g of 2. Okay. Now we know f of x is x square plus 4 and g of x is 3x plus 1. Now to find f of g of x, we will replace x by g of x in the function f of x. Okay, so if f of x is x square plus 4, f of g of x will be g of x whole square plus 4. Okay, and g of x is given by 3x plus 1. So f of g of x will be 3x plus 1 whole square plus 4. So that means f of g of x will be equal to 9x square plus 6x plus 1 plus 4. Which will be 9x square plus 6x plus 5. Thus f of g of x is equal to 9x square plus 6x plus 5. Okay. Now we need to find out the value of f of g of 2. So putting x equal to 2 in f of g of x, we get f of g of 2 to be equal to 9 into 2 square plus 6 into 2 plus 5, which is equal to 53. Okay. Thus f of g of 2 is equal to 53. Okay. Now we will look at symbols. So instead of writing a function, I can use a symbol for a function. We'll see how. So a triangle, and inside a triangle n is written. This symbol means 3n minus 7. Okay. I could have directly written some function as f of n equal to 3n minus 7. But instead of that, I'm giving a symbol. So a triangle, and inside that triangle n is written. That has to be interpreted as 3n minus 7. So if n equal to 4, the value of this triangle and 4 inside the triangle will be 3 into 4 minus 7, which is equal to 5. Okay. Now we'll do a question on symbols. The question says if triangle and inside M is equal to m square plus 4 and circle and inside a circle n is n cube minus 12, find the value of 3 inside the triangle plus 2 inside the circle. Okay. So now 3 inside the triangle will be equal to 3 square plus 4 because m inside the triangle is m square plus 4. So 3 inside the triangle is 3 square plus 4, which is 13. Similarly, 2 inside the circle will be 2 cube minus 12 because n inside the circle is n cube minus 12. Okay, so 2 inside the circle will be 2 cube minus 12, which is equal to minus 4. Now 3 inside the triangle is 13, 2 inside the circle is minus 4. If I add them, I get 13 minus 4 is equal to 9. Thus 3 inside the triangle plus 2 inside the circle is equal to 9. Okay, so this is all about functions and symbols. Thanks a lot for watching this.